Alright, Kill 2 here with T-Days, looking at an Alliance Tournament 7 match between Indecisive, Certainty, and Solar Fleet. I'll be introducing Indecisive Certainty's ships. They have brought 2 Apocalypse, 2 Harbinger, 2 Hurricane, and 1 Oneros.
And on the Solar Fleet side, we have 1 Nighthawk, 2 Tengu, 2 Drakes, which are our favourites, an Ishtar, Morlus, and 2 Harpies.
And the Indecisive Certainty team has warped all of the ships to 0 on the beacon except for their Oneros, which is at max range, it looks like. Whereas the Solar Fleet team is all at range from the beacon, the closer ships at about 30k, which are the Tengu, the Harpy, the Nighthawk, the Drakes, and then they've left their Ishtar and Mollis out at max range. So the match is underway now.
Okay, we obviously lots of laser fire from these Amar ships, and they seem to be primarying one of the Drakes at the moment. Meanwhile, Solar Fleet are primarying one of the Indecisive Certainty ships. It happens to be the Oneros. Obviously, they think that the Reaper ship is the softer target to take out.
Yeah, they need to take that ship out, otherwise it's going to keep the rest of the ships alive. It's about 60% armor now that Oneros. It's going down really fast. The missile fire coming from Solar Fleet working out perfectly to take down that Oneros. He's not far enough away to avoid the missiles. But at the same time, the battle cruisers from the Indecisive Certainty team have closed the distance, and they're starting to go to work on the Solar Fleet ships.
Yeah, we just saw a Morlus go down, so that's obviously less damping on the field for Solar Fleet. Their Drake is approaching 60% armor shield at the moment. Meanwhile, the Oneros is in structure and looking like he's about to go down very, very quickly.
Yeah, he's flying the opposite direction. He's running local reps. He's gone back to 20% armor twice, but his structure continues to fall. He's at about 10%, and he's down. So there goes all the repping for the Indecisive Certainty team, and they were shooting at a Drake for a long time, and it stopped taking damage, or it wasn't taking enough, so they've switched now. All the lasers from Indecisive Certainty now shooting at, I guess, the other Drake. I don't know why they switched from one Drake to another, maybe range. But it's at about half shields now, while one of the Indecisive Hurricanes is going down really quickly.
Yeah, that Hurricane is in half structure and he's gone. It's very quick indeed. And the second Hurricane is now taking some shield damage, so that it already started to switch targets, knowing that the Hurricane was about to die. Meanwhile, the one Drake that they switched to is now about to lose his shields. He's at peak recharge at the moment, but I think they're going to bump him past that very shortly. And the Harpy they're also firing at. So a bit of split fire from the Indecisive Certainty team. Maybe they can't make up their minds which target to go for.
Yeah, that Drake now half armor. He's about to go down. At the same time, Hurricane just fell for Indecisive Certainty. So now just 2 Apocalypse, that is, and 2 Harbingers left for Indecisive Certainty. And as this Drake goes down, that leaves 2 Tengus, 1 Nighthawk, 1 Drake, 1 Ishtar, and 2 Harpies for Solar Fleet.
Yeah, that Drake, obviously they're gone. They've now switched to the Harpy. Meanwhile, the Harbinger in about 60% now, 50% armor on the Indecisive Certainty team.
Yeah, Harbinger going down fast. One of the Harpies going down fast on the Solar Fleet side. We just lost the Harpy. The Harbinger is about 20% armor, falling really fast. I think this team really needed that Oneros to have any hope of keeping their ships up, and without it, they're all going down one by one. Ishtar taking damage now for Solar Fleet.
Yeah, that Ishtar has bouncers out and is obviously doing a fair bit of damage to those. And there goes one of the Harbingers. The second one is already in shields gone into armor. It looks like the Solar Fleet team are sort of splitting their fire very quickly between them, and they're just falling like flies.
Yeah, it doesn't look to me like these Tengus have any remote repping going on. You can do that, obviously, the Tech 3 option for logistics, but I don't see them repping. They're just shooting a lot of missiles, running local shield tank. Harbinger now, the second one for Indecisive Certainty at about 10% HP, 10% armor that is, and structure, and dead. That Ishtar on Solar Fleet now at about 10% armor, so he'll probably go down before the end of the match if the Apox can still hit him, but Solar Fleet doing well overall.
Yes, certainly. They're now got that Apocalypse into. It's about well, his armor's falling off quite quickly now. He's down to already to 60%, and it's going to fall very quickly. They're obviously firing exactly the right damage type. They're in the right range. They're just pushing the DPS onto him, and without that Oneros for logistical backup, it's just falling to pieces.
Yep, he's about 20% armor now. The Ishtar still hanging in there. He's in structure. Still getting shot at by the... Oh no, the Apocalypse, the one that's about to die and is dead, was shooting at a Harpy, but not getting much done. I can't even tell what kind of ammo that APOC's shooting. It probably is some sort of a Mar Navy ammo. It's not the Tech 2 Scorch. Maybe having issues tracking. That Harpy... Oh, never mind. The APOC did go down. And the Ishtar went down. The Ishtar finally went down. So now just one APOC versus the rest of the Solar Fleet team.
Yeah, I can't see this going any way but a complete loss of the Indecisive Certainty team. And looks like Solar Fleet have managed to bring the right setup this time.
Yeah, I think they had these guys in a tough position. The APOC now about half armor. The rest of the Solar Fleet team has some scatter damage, but nothing too troublesome. They're all orbiting at different ranges. I don't think they were too concerned with bubbling up and trying to rep each other. They're all spread out, and it made it really hard for these turret ships to get anything focused going on. APOC entering structure now, and no more damage really added to the Solar Fleet team. So he's about to fall right now, and that will do it. So Solar Fleet wins pretty convincingly. Still 2 Tengus, 1 Drake, 1 Nighthawk, and 1 Harpy on the field. Soundwave, you there?